Stephen, the MSP partner program is a really cool idea that you guys developed. And I know that the MSPs that are working with you on it are finding that it's a great partnership for them. Can you kind of like summarize the basic idea of it?
Sure, absolutely. The MSP partners are the ones that kind of handle the clients. They're the front end. They provide all the consultative services. They provide like outsource help desk, and they're like an IT partner for these small to medium businesses. And we support them by being their back end. And we help
Okay.
them actually take some of our products that we have on the cloud side, um, like our managed backups, for example, or our private cloud, and they include that as a part of their deliverable to their customer. So all the client sees is one delivery from the managed service provider, which is that and they can tap on our expertise and make money, and also not have to invest in growing staff to manage servers and data center stuff. So they can take that revenue and they can put it towards things that are more appropriate for their for their objectives as a company and as a business.
Yeah, I mean, I would have to think the economies of scale are really in their favor having you available as that resource.
Yeah, and it's interesting because like only like not all of them actually take advantage of some of those things. Like um, we have managed service providers that like specialize in working with like large manufacturing companies in certain verticals, and there's only a certain handful that were like, okay, like not only are they using us for our expertise in their cloud services, but they're actually pulling us into pre-sales calls, and they're introducing us as like their cloud team or their data center team. And I find that the MSPs that actually leverage that end up getting more customers and larger customers because of it. And our expertise is deep and it's specialized. So when we
Sure.
run across a problem, they might not know, the MSP might not know, but we'll raise our hands and we'll say, okay, yeah, actually, we know that system and we can do that, and it has this capability. And um, that tribal knowledge is pretty useful.
And you've got some current things you're offering right now, like even kind of recent since the last time we talked about this, right?
Yeah, towards the New Year's, around the New Year's time, we usually offer discounts to MSP partners regarding our backup and disaster recovery, because those are typically top of mind for fourth quarter and first quarter of the business cycle. Because if they haven't worked out a strategy for protecting their data and safeguarding it and testing it, then this is the time of the year where they kind of kick the can down the road, and it's usually this time. So we try to make it easier for the MSP partners to engage and do those things, and also a lot of their vendors that they're using. There's a lot of really just terrible products out there for managed service providers and backups that just really aren't effective. They're easy, but they're not effective, and they're inexpensive. So you know we're providing the MSP partner with like a Cadillac option of the gold standard for backups, which is Veeam, and our expertise and our services, and we're offering promotions where it's like free for 3-4 months, or like the offer that we're doing right now is that new MSP partners get like a certain amount of these services for free, and then with the intention of moving forward and getting other customers these services. So they get like their first one for free, and then each additional one will be at the normal rates, and that's outlined. So that kind of gives them enough runway to get an understanding and a feel for the product and get comfortable with it. And it's no risk. If they don't like it, they can cancel, and there's no penalty, there's no cost. And if they do like it, then they will enroll their next client, and then it just kind of keeps going down the chain.
This sounds like about as much of an all reward, no risk proposition as
Mhm.
I've ever heard.
Yeah, it is, and I just think like I want to make it as easy as possible for them to trust us and get to know us, because once that relationship and that understanding is there, and they start seeing like how beneficial like this is, like they can start taking some of the staff that were doing these things on the back end and put them towards tasks that are actually a bit more relevant for what the business needs, and they are delivering a better product to their customer that is Gartner Magic Quadrant worthy, like something that is is understood and is a household name when it comes to enterprise backups.